Well, hello and welcome, everybody. Why am I missing stuff already? What happened? Hang on. Reset. There we go. Hello, everybody. It is a wonderful Friday night. Welcome. I am Sora, Starlight Variety VTuber and streamer here on the platforms that are the blah 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 blah, the Twitches and the YouTubes. Happy to have you guys here. Foxwild, hello first. Oh snap. Sorry, I haven't been good about hydrating today. Motobug. MotobugBOT is 63% sure Foxwild is actually 3 chow in a trench coat. Oh my. Well, we'll have to see about that. Get over here. Get over here, Foxwild. We're going to inspect you. So, here's what we're going to do tonight. First, we're just going to chat and stuff like that. We're going to talk about things, because I haven't eaten today. So I am going to, surprise, eat some dinner with you guys. I have I guess a taco bowl from Qdoba. Something like that. How am I today? Not bad. I was a little tired. You know, stuff on my mind and such. I was going to try to have a special event tonight. But alas, it wasn't in the cards. It's been postponed. Sadly. Unfortunately. But we will persevere. We will have the special event soon. I'm gonna aim for mid-September. I'm gonna try to have a bunch of incentives and events for September. I've got a lot of ideas. It's gonna be September, and we gotta take advantage of that as much as possible. Guess what, Sora? What era is coming back? The 90s? I don't know. What era do you think? You must know something that I don't. Spill it. Better not be the dinosaur. Mystic Combat. You stealing my stuff? Ow! Yeah. No regrets. So you steal my stuff and then run? Dang. Yeah, what do you all have, like, a leg up on me with the Pichu badge? Am I a day behind or something? I think I'm a day behind. I do have my Pokeballs. And I think it resumes for me to get charged up on a couple hours from now. Yeah, my free Pichu needs to fill one more day. And then after tonight, my other Pokeballs, well, one of them is on day 1, but my other Pokeballs haven't gone up. Is it only do one Pokeball at a time? I guess that makes sense, or everybody would just get them at once, practically. You steal my armor and then toss a ball. It makes me easier to catch up at. Sora Starlight. Listen, I'm already easy. Okay. Let me be clear. Let me take off this bandana. But I need to double check what the toggle is for my bandana. Because, or my scarf, whatever. Because if I hit the wrong thing, it could be bad. Divide. There we go. This is fresh. Well. Anyway, drinks. I was checking Twitter for a bit. The app recommended a new rhythm game called Stage Tour. It has a gameplay like Guitar Hero. Rock Band. So yeah, that era is coming. Oh, yeah, rhythm games. Yeah, a lot of people like that. Obviously, I remember when Guitar Hero was like brand new, and it was kind of wild because you could buy like entire band kits, and someone's just like, "Why wouldn't you just invest in actual like instruments?" And well, I mean, I don't know. Some people aren't good at playing music. Maybe. But they're good at rhythm. I've got Mexican. It's a little spicy. I've got that tickle in my throat. You know, I really try hard, like when I'm drinking, to avoid backwash. And I don't know how. Like, I think I know. I think I have a technique. Because I'll check my water and I'm like, okay, it looks clean. Because, you know, you get to that bottom gulp and it's like, yeah. So everybody, here's what we're going to do. I want to talk about my childhood and the things I love, because today is Power Rangers Day. And it means a lot to me. You know? What was the number one thing for you guys growing up? I'm sure a lot of you would say Sonic. And that's true for me. This is weird. Hang on. That's better. You know, I try to think back to like my earliest memories. Yeah. And hang on, let me calibrate. Well, that's not good. Hang on. Okay. Power Rangers was a big thing for me. I was into it all the way to In Space, for starters. I was also way into Batman. Gotcha. Yeah, as a whole, Fox Kids was my childhood. With a side of Nickelodeon and various WB things, Warner Brothers, that was on. For a while, before Kids WB came around, Batman, Animaniacs, and all them were on Fox Kids in my market. Because depending on your affiliate channel and market, sometimes you would have slightly different kind of lineups. Stuff that aired. So, let me think. Power Rangers. I remember seeing a promotion for it, and I'm like, "This is weird." You never see anything like it. A kid, anyway, at the time. Unless you were a kid that had like a dad that was like watching Godzilla movies or something, you really didn't see anything like it. And I remember it came on, and I'm like, I know I was really into it. It was really cool. Now I was the type of kid that I was really into Care Bears. So I went from like Care Bears and Sonic to like Sonic and Power Rangers when Power Rangers came out. Because, by the way, of course, today is National Power Rangers Day. Today is the anniversary of the franchise. It premiered August 28th, 1993, the first episode. But I'll say this, like, when the Green Ranger came out, when all that happened, like, man, it was a good time. I remember watching the episodes, and there was this big snowstorm, and we missed school for like a week. And I was like, oh my God, I get to stay home every day and watch the new episode of Power Rangers. And that was back when a new episode of Power Rangers or anything would be like being on in the middle of the afternoon, you know, because what they always wanted to do was like hit syndication numbers, and most shows needed to be like at least 40 to 60 episodes for that to happen. Now Power Rangers was unique. I don't think it was going to get picked up for syndication no matter what, because it was the baby of Fox Kids, so it was always going to run on that channel. I don't think it ever ran on any other channel outside of that, honestly, until the Disney era. Anyway, and then, I don't know, Power Rangers was one of those shows that just gave me the ability to escape into something happy, you know? And I'm sure a lot of us have similar growing up. Hang on. The music that's playing right now, it's totally fine. That's better. Okay. My house was dysfunctional. You know, it had its ups and downs. You know, kind of good, bad, peace, quiet, not so much peace and quiet. You know, so, you know, and there was abuse, mentally and physical. And, now, mind you, I'll be the one to say, like, I don't think my childhood was the worst. At least things were provided to me. Like, you know, we were a lower income home, but my mom and dad always made sure we were, you know, we had everything, to the best of their ability. But there was abuse, you know? Power Rangers meant a lot to me, because I could just escape into it. That was really great. And it just built and built and built. Power Rangers was so big. No, I really didn't get a lot of the toys first, immediately. In fact, the first set of Zords that I got were the Thunder Zords. And I got the Thunder Megazord and the Dragon Zord, because boy, they kept that on shelves as long as they could. And I think it was right before the Tiger Zord came out anyway. And then, you know, I got the Flip Heads and various monsters and Lord Zed and oh yeah, I remember Freakazoid had a joke that Batman was the only hero who could stop the villain, but he's on another network. Wow, that's funny. Yo, Freakazoid was pretty legit. Freakazoid, freak me, freak of you, something, Freakazoid, chimpanzee. Yo, there were some unhinged shows in the 90s. I'll say. So, Power Rangers, we're talking giant robots and monsters fighting, and it was nothing like it. I was immediately hooked. for life when I watched it. Now, look, I was confused because by the second grade, or especially going into the third grade, everyone's like, Power Rangers? No, we don't like Power Rangers anymore. We just like sports, football, and I was just like, what? I was just like, why? So I was getting like made fun. I was like, they're like, hey, Power Ranger kid, hey, Power, and I'm like, yes. And so I got bullied for it, and I'm just like, so I learned to keep it to myself at some point, you know, and to just keep my interest to myself because I didn't want to get picked on and made fun of. And it hurt. In retrospect, I know now more than ever what that little kid me was going through, and I just wanted to enjoy and have fun. You know, I wasn't into sports, and trust me, my mom tried. My mom tried. She put me out to try for stuff, and God bless me. She puts me out for softball, whatever. I guess that's baseball. I don't know. A man to hit the ball with a stick, eh? Right? So, I was really showing my teeth there. I can bite you. I got fangs. And so instead of like playing the game, I just sat on the grass and sat on the ground and picked at the grass while all the other kids are like running after the ball and doing stuff. And so my mom was just like, oh boy, comes over and says, come on, let's go. Poor me. But not, you know what, not poor me. I know what I like. Okay? I know what I like. Crash is out. What's that mean? Crash is out. But, you know, my first love was Sonic. You know, and right around the time Power Rangers came out, Sonic had two shows. They had the Adventures of, and then the Saturday morning version. So I was like Sonic and Power Rangers, 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 Sonic and Power Rangers. Go, 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 go. You know? And, yeah, because I'm pretty sure. Well, what year did Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog come out? I think it was like, it was 92, like early 92. Right around the time the game Sonic 2 came out. So I think Power Rangers came out after. I think. Welcome to the stream, by the way, everybody. I'm Sora Starlight, and we're just chatting about childhood memories before we get into some Fortnite later. I'm eating some dinner because I didn't eat. I have a Mexican taco bowl. It's got rice, brisket, corn, cheese, tortilla strips in it. It's good. A little spicy. And then so anyway, it was just, I was this kid that was like, I like this. And people eventually, I guess kids grow up and age out of things. Whatever that means. But I didn't. I did not. I was so into Power Rangers. I wanted to be a Power Ranger. I would make my own Power Ranger costumes, and I wanted to like film my own Power Ranger show and stuff. And you know, I got ridiculed for that stuff, so I just kept it to myself. And you know, now I think the thing is there was probably a lot of people watching Power Rangers my age. Well, I know there was, but the difference was a lot of them did not say it. They watched it at home, and that was it. You know? But I wanted all the toys. I wanted to run around with the Morpher. Oh, man, I had the Dragon Dagger. And then my brother broke it. So my mom's like, well, I got to take this back and return it. And they didn't have any more Dragon Daggers. So she had to get me a Saba, the White Ranger sword. And I'm like, okay. I like the White Ranger. I like the White Ranger. Not as much as I like the Dragon. I would have wanted to maybe keep in hindsight. Anyway, but yeah, so, you know, Power Rangers. Just amazing. My favorite Ranger at the time, I really like Jason. I really like Jason, Tommy, you know, but Zach, it was really cool. Man, I don't think I disliked any of the Rangers, but yeah, Tommy was a big deal. Tommy was a big deal to me. Really loved Tommy. I think secretly I wanted to like the Pink Ranger. And like not like her, like but like be her, you know? But couldn't say that as a little boy. See, that's the thing. A lot of people will say like, "Oh, do you like the Pink Ranger? You got a crush on her?" No. I just wanted to be her. I'll tell you what. I did not have. I was a late bloomer, as far as like having anything romantic or attraction to girls fundamentally. I don't think I was. It was. I don't know. It was much later before I showed any real interest in having a relationship with a girl. I don't know why. I don't know. Some people just late bloomers. I really didn't have that awakening. Yum. Yummy water. And so anyway, I remember, the Green with Evil saga. Man, what a great... What a great set of episodes. All week, you got to see the Rangers, like, get their butts kicked. And then it all culminated in the Green Ranger getting his Dragon Zord, and then becoming part of the team. And then they're like, Zordon's like, the prophecy has been fulfilled. The 6th Ranger is now one of us. And then they morph and just like, they're like pose and they're like, yo, check it. Dragon Zord. You can play with us now. Like, so the Triceratops and the Saber-tooth Tiger, Pterodactyl, and Mastodon, they're just all like, rah! Rah! Play with us! And then they transform into Dragon Zord in fighting mode. Or battle mode. Yikes. Hang on. I'm dying. Oh, the spice. Ivan Ooze, be all here. Or excuse me, be all here comes that cute little pink creature to the rescue. And Goldar's like, oh, you think she's cute too? And he's like, I also remember being a kid and noticing the camera style would change between scenes. Yeah, you know, I think we all were like, what's up? Because sometimes they would use American footage of the Ranger suits and they'd be a little janky. And then it would switch to this whole other thing. But I'm like, I had no way of like really making any reason of it. Like, you know, like explaining it to myself. I don't think I would know or understand until like closer to the 2000s when I got onto the internet. 1998, give or take. I honestly, I don't know. It was weird because it would change. And I'm like, but it's like, I had no way to figure it out. Like back in the 90s, the markets were all separate. What happened in America happened in America. Well, I should say North America. What happened in Europe happened in Europe. What happened in Japan happened in Japan. And then so on and so on. You know, Insert something here. You know, I think most notably was when you saw the footage with the dragon shield changed drastically. And it was really annoying because it's like, and this goes into some other stuff we can talk about soon, but the show made $1 billion in its first year. So even if the first season was like, oh man, we didn't have the money to do a better shield on the Green Ranger, when you made your money, you could have done something better. Now, of course, some people attribute it to the American stunt team had a hard time jumping and moving around in it, and it was way too fragile to have like a really expensive dragon shield to do stunts in, because, you know, eventually they got things really figured out, and, you know, they'd bring a bunch of stunt people from Japan to come over and just do Power Rangers for years as part of the new team, or the stunt team. Early on, it was you know, a mixed match of different I mean, there was Japanese stunties in the first season. I'm not saying there wasn't. It was a mix and match of like Jeff Pruitt and his wife was there doing stuff, getting in costume. And yo, even in like the first episode of like the Lord Zed, when he came, you see them trying really hard to do American fight choreography, like original footage, and it is rough. They don't, those actors in the suits did not know what they were doing. They didn't know how to act for matching the footage. So you'd have the Japanese footage that was very like, all right, and then the American actors were just like, as Rangers. It was like a video game character, like, you know, a sprite idling, like, yeah, you know, just weird. It was kind of weird, but they didn't know any better. They were doing their best, so I'm not like faulting them. I'm just saying it was. You go back and you watch some of it, and it's a little awkward in the early seasons. Now, by the end of season 2, and especially going into season 3, the American team was getting much more confident with themselves, and we got better production quality on the American footage. They even got comfortable doing like American Zord footage for a bunch of stuff, which was really fun to see. And I was like, why is this Zord footage like this Zord footage? Not like that. Why is it changing? Why does this look so cool and bright? And this one looks dirty and janky. Like, I had no idea it was because Japan. You know, I don't know how you would know as a kid that show was from Japan. So, the Dragon Shield was lost in shipping. Well, I do know, initially, they were sending over some of the Japanese suits because production budget was bad, very low. I mean, it was always low, I'm gonna be honest. But there's definitely, you can tell an American suit versus a Japanese suit in many ways. Japanese suits are shinier, and they're like a 4-way stretch, 4WS fabric, and but in a lot of when they made some suits for the actual Rangers, the American Rangers, man, they were weird. Kimberly didn't even use her hero collar, the white collar. You know, did Trini? Billy always had a really thick hero collar for some reason compared to the other ones I remember. It was crazy. Did Trini wear hers? So, like, they didn't even, like, they were all mismatched, even in American photos. Let me see. I've got an American photo right here. Yeah, okay, the girls, both Trini and Kimberly, weren't wearing their hero collars under their suits, but the boys were. Their morphers were all janky and messed up. Yeah, it's and then, yo, one thing I really did not like is how they went from season 1 to season 2 with the Zords and everything. Now, I don't know how many of you know. I can't decide which was my fave Megazord still all this time later. I have a couple, like, I have a top 5 kind of for me. I'll probably have to say the Dino Megazord is probably my favorite. I mean, I don't know. Surprise. But some of you probably don't know, and some of you probably do. They ran out of Jew Ranger. So, okay, Power Rangers is adapted from Kyoto Sentai Jew Ranger, you know, from Japan, blah, 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 right? They ran out of footage of the Japanese show, and they're like, hey, Toei, could you film more? Yeah. And Toei's like, yeah, we checked our bank balances recently, and turns out we're getting a lot of money from you guys adapting the show. And you're making a lot of money too. Yeah, we'll hey, BRB. How many? What, you want like 20 more monsters? Do you want? Oh, and we'll give our Yellow Ranger tits. Cool. Billy will make the Blue Ranger geeky and make things. And the Pink Ranger and the Green Ranger are like really romantic. Got it. We're gonna adjust that. We're gonna make Zord footage and ground footage, everything for you guys. BRB. And they did. So it's been dubbed Jew 2 footage. That was never released in Japan. It was just part of what we wanted for here in the Power Rangers for season, well, partly season 1 and into season 2. So Toei goes and spends all their time filming all this new Zord footage, ground fights and stuff. And what do? We're like, cool. Halfway through that footage, we're like, we're changing everything. We're getting Lord Zed. We're getting rid of Rita. You know, and Lord Zed's going to come in. We're going to... Oh, you know what? Die Ranger that's airing in Japan right now, we like that. We like those Zords. We want a new Megazord. And Toei's like, you want a new Megazord? You want a new Megazord? Hang on. We got you. Here's some concepts. You want these? No? You don't want to pay? You don't want to pay for new Zord footage? For these new Megazords? It'll be a new toy. Yeah, so Toei's like, we'll design you a new Megazord that's like an upgraded Dino Megazord. And they're like, nah, we're just going to splice together monster footage with your Die Ranger footage. So we're going to take, you'll never see him on screen. You're going to see a monster run at one direction, and then you're going to see a Megazord punch, and it will never touch. But we will imply that it touched. So you have all these Megazord fights just on the cutting room floor that we never got to see until, I believe it was Jeff Pruitt. He took the VHSs and digitized them and uploaded all this unused raw footage of the Jew 2 stuff. And suddenly fans are just like, we could we could have had all the things. Season 2 got better eventually once they got past the Jew 2 footage and they started having to use the Die Ranger monsters. So then we could actually have Thunder Megazord on screen fighting the monster. Anyway, Thunder Megazord is still cool, in my opinion, but I'm also a little bit partial to the Ninja Megazord, even though it does do that thing where the red is just one of the arms. Wow. Huh. Let me think. Yes. The Ape Zord was not a main component of the Ninja Megazord. Hear me out. In Japan, Kaku Ranger, their first Megazord was the Shogun Zord. The Shogun Megazord. We reversed the footage because we're like chronologically, because I guess they're like, yo, going from Thunder Zords to like Tokyo apartments or ancient shrine looking houses for a Megazord might not be marketable as much as these animals. Also, it's interesting to know Red Ranger wasn't technically the leader in Kaku Ranger. I believe the White Ranger was. Although Red Ranger was still like at the center of like everything. I could be a little wrong about that. I don't know everything about Kaku Ranger, but I believe the White Ranger was technically the leader. That's why we ended up with footage and stuff that dictated that the White Kaku Ranger was the leader for Alien Ranger season, which kind of played in our favor because at the time the White Ranger in Mighty Morphin season 3 was, and season 2 was the leader over the Red Ranger, and man, Rocky got shafted. Man, imagine coming in and having to take over for Jason and playing second fiddle the whole time. Now, the production of Power Rangers is such a mess. It got some really cool stuff as a result of that. It was a mess though. But anyway, getting off of that, so I watched Power Rangers my whole childhood and beyond into adulthood. Here's the thing. I watched Power Rangers religiously all the way through like Lost Galaxy. And then there was a moment. There was something that happened to me. Where Power Rangers, by the way, hit its peak for me, Power Rangers in Space. And a lot of my generation, we love Power Rangers in Space. It was high quality, well done, written, didn't, like, it grew up. And that was great. So then we go to Lost Galaxy, which is supposed to be like a soft boot of the show. Like, it was like, in the future, humanity is seeking new worlds and blah, blah, blah. Lost Galaxy. Anyway, it's confusing. Some of that gets retconned. Yo, Ashton. Welcome. I remember the Alien Rangers. They made the White Ranger the leader, but I don't think she was supposed to be in Japan. You'd have to double check, but the White Kaku Ranger, I think, was in the forefront. Like, anyway, doesn't matter. But Meowdy, I just got back from the movie theater. I went and saw Coyote versus Acme. Highly recommend. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good time. You told us earlier in Shino stream you were going to see that. I'm glad you liked it. It's a great movie, is what I'm hearing from a lot of people. Now, I kind of figured some people were saying it was really great, just in face of all the controversy around it. Like, see, Warner Brothers, we do like this stuff. We want it. And then they'll go and make it something else like that again. And then no one will come out and see it. It'll tank. But apparently that's not this case. And it's like legitimately good. John Campea is a YouTuber who does a lot of movie stuff every Monday through Friday live. He's very analytical about movies. And he went and saw it and he's like, holy crap. I doubted it, but it is actually really good. You laughed and you almost cried. That's cool. What was I saying? Right, Power Rangers. I recorded that show religiously on VHS so I could always rewatch it and everything. And then there was one afternoon that I was like watching an episode of Lost Galaxy. It was a new one. And I took a deep sigh. And was like, I'm kind of feeling bored here. I'm actually bored. And it was this episode, I don't know, it was just like this, I think it was a tiki face mask looking monster in Lost Galaxy, and it was running across a bridge. And I was like, it must have been a really bad episode. Now, Lost Galaxy as a whole is really good, right? It has so many firsts for Power, like the first team up crossover with the In Space Rangers. There was Rangers that were dying, well, at least one, you know. And then a dramatic, almost like feel bad moment where a villain gets killed and their daughter is like sad and crying. And it was interesting because it was giving this dynamic to the heroes that they started doing in space during that season, but they started adding this level of depth to characters that we hadn't seen before. And I was like, oh, so the bad guys, even if they're bad guys, they still have love and feel things for their family and children. Oh, so an alien is just not simply an alien. It can also have complex feelings and things just like a normal human. Oh, wow. So that was a really good wake-up call to see in a show like that. They had started doing that stuff in Power Rangers in Space. I remember there was this one episode where it was about Cassie, and she was at a birthday party for, I don't know, some rando girl, and she was getting targeted by this wasp monster, and then they were like reusing the Grumblebee for like Mighty Morphin, and they're like, you gotta go kill the Pink Ranger, dude, like, go on, go. And he's like, oh, I don't want to. I just want to frolic and smell the flowers and have a good time and, oh, you know, stuff like that. Oh. And then he starts fighting the Pink Ranger because they yell at him, like, they smack him around. They're like, no, you're a monster, man. Go do stuff. And he's like, oh, all right, I'll guess I'll do it. And he's fighting the Pink Ranger. And he's fighting the Pink Ranger, and then he stops, and he's like, oh, I don't want to do this. I can't do this. I can't do it. And Cassie's like, what do you mean? You're a monster. And he's like, so? And then I'd be wrong to not mention Ecliptor, who loved and cared about Astronema, even though she was, you know, he didn't kidnap her, but, you know, Dark Hound did. Another character did, but he was given Astronema to raise. Yeah, she was like a daughter to him, and so he loved and protected him or her, and even let the Red Ranger off once or twice, because he's like, I know you're her brother, and I'm like, stay out of my way, Red Ranger, or I'm gonna have to do something that's gonna hurt her. Okay, so that was cool. And then we saw another character like that, Villamax, I think, in Lost Galaxy. Anyway, Lost Galaxy in Space, badass seasons. But I remember just like, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm kind of bored here. And then what did we get after Lost Galaxy? Lightspeed Rescue. Now, when Lightspeed Rescue came out, not appreciated at the time by the fans. I think we all objectively look back now and like, oh, it was actually a really good season. Not everything was good, but Carter, the Red Ranger, whoop, dude's crazy. Yo, there's one scene where the Lightspeed Red Ranger is like, got a gun straight to the torso of a monster. And the monster's like, go ahead, do it. I know that you won't, because if you pull that trigger, you're gonna kill yourself. Well, he didn't say kill. He's like, pull the trigger, Red Ranger. You'll destroy me and you. And then, like, there's something that's gonna happen, and he's like, I don't think I won't do it. And he's like, you're not gonna do it. And I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. And then he just straight up pulls the trigger. And a huge explosion kills the monster. And then who gets up? Carter. He comes out of the flames like, whoa. What? All right. We did it. So. But no, Lightspeed as a whole at the time was not really appreciated. People at first thought it was like not even canon, you know, to anything. It was just like straight up like a separate universe until they did a crossover with Lost Galaxy, and then things got confusing. And then what do we have at Lightspeed Rescue? It was Time Force. Time Force was pretty good. I didn't care a lot for it at the time, but I think I watched most of the. So at this point, I'm like in and out of the show. Like, I'm not watching like every single episode. Like, I'm not tuned in, like, hardcore. But Time Force, I did go back and watch it as an adult. And I'm like, wow. But I'll tell you what, there's like only one instance that they play that dang Time Force theme song for anything in the show. And that's not okay. And that's the one thing I'll criticize about Power Rangers, is that they stopped using Ron Rosserman, and they started using like this orchestral, like very dramatic music, which is good depending on the situation. It's good to do that. I thought that was really cool that we got some of that type of music. But man, is it boring sometimes. Like, give me some, like, Power Rangers should have rock music. It makes it. Like, I can go back to like the first seasons, Mighty Morphin through In Space, and go to several episodes and be like, I'm watching this to rock out. It's awesome. The music, the footage, everything goes good. Because you can have the coolest thing on screen, but it ain't going to impact you unless the music is good. Music is as important as what you're looking at. Because if you don't have something uplifting that footage and making it like more into more, then it's not going to hit your viewer as hard. And I think that's what a lot of issues were with Power Rangers. In the later seasons, they stopped using like good music. You know, good. I know it's objective. I was using air quotes just then. And then Forever Red happened, and that was cool. Let me tell you what, Wild Force, you want to talk about a series people did not like at the time, especially. People loathed Wild Force. It was Wild Force and Lightspeed. People were just like, nah. And Turbo. A lot of people had a lot of problems with Turbo. I didn't have as much of a problem with Turbo. It was a rough transition, I would say, going from the original cast and Zeo to Turbo. That was rough. That was rough. I didn't really care that Justin was there. I thought he could act, and he knew how to do martial arts. The kid was fine. The show sounded great and really looked great, honestly. But the at the time, the Wild Force, like the acting and the premise, like no, like people were like, but people loved the Zords and stuff. They're not saying Wild Force didn't have some banger stuff happen. Every season has some good stuff. Forever Red was pretty cool. Oh, and Wild Force had like reinforcements from the future with Time Force. Like, that was amazing, right? Wow. You know, that really set the standard. Which kept everything connected. We knew everything was connected still. No, Power Rangers. And then the Disney era happened. Old Disney was all like, hey, Fox family, or no, just Fox in general, like, we're gonna buy you out. And it like included everything with Saban, and so Power Rangers became property of Disney. Almost was done, almost was over, but Doug, Sloan, and what's her name? There was a woman, I can't remember her name, but they convinced Disney, you know, like, nah, let's move it to New Zealand. This thing prints money. It goes in a circle. Japan to us and back to Japan. We all fill each other's pockets. It's fine. We can make this show profitable. And they're like, fine, do whatever. Go. Whatever. Enjoy. And then I will say Disney had solid seasons for the most part. Acting was fine. They made like the seasons didn't blow anyone away for the most part, but they were good. And I think it connected with kids at the time in the 2000s. And who can forget Dino Thunder brought back Jason David Frank, Tommy. That was cool. You know, SPD was actually really unique and amazing for its time. That was a good run, SPD. Mystic Force, I was like, no, I really didn't like it. I really didn't care for Maji Ranger that was based on. And then Bokenger adapted into Power Rangers Overdrive. Overdrive, people didn't like that. Why they decided to do a rap song? Well, they started doing the rap songs with Mystic Force. And then it got worse with Overdrive. I'm like, why are we doing rap songs? What the heck, people? Oh my god. And people didn't like Overdrive overall, I guess. Though it had some banger crossover episodes. They brought Johnny Young Bosch as Adam. And, you know, Bridge from SPD and, you know, a bunch of other people, you know, from the Disney eras. That was pretty cool. I like that. And then what was after Overdrive? Jungle Fury. Don't give a shit about Jungle Fury. But I'll tell you what, then the show was kind of on the bubble again. They're like, we don't want to do this anymore. We're done. We want to move on. They're like, well, contractually, you have to do one more. So they're like, okay, whatever. Have this Eddie dude, I forget his full name, Eddie, direct the show. Just go do it. We don't even care what you do. So he turns Power Rangers RPM into like a post-apocalyptic season, adapting footage from Go Onger, which was insane. Because if you know anything about Go Onger and RPM, Go Onger was crazy. Freaking anime eyes on the Zords, which I thought was kind of cool. But I'm different like that because I love anime and Japan and that culture in the first place. But they made an amazing series out of RPM. So on and so on. Add jump scare. And then the show went to sleep for a short hiatus until Samurai. Samurai was garbage, but I will say, in its defense, Samurai was well marketed. Saban bought the series back. FYI, that's my point with this. It was the Neo Saban era. There are kids that loved Samurai for the same reason I loved Mighty Morphin. Samurai was not Mighty Morphin, never will be, but there were aspects of it that helped it kind of get the kids into it. So there are people that are like, I love Samurai. Why does everything have to be Mighty Morphin? Blah, blah, blah. That's another whole can of worms, right? But there are kids that love Samurai. And I think that's great for the franchise. It doesn't matter if I like it. I want someone to like it. The target demographic is kids. They cater to the adults a little bit, you know, and whatnot. And that was right around the time they came out with the Legacy line of toys for like Power Ranger adult fans like me. And oh my god, the people lost their minds when that Legacy Morpher came out. Man, pure die-cast constructed Legacy Morpher. Metal coins, die-cast, whatever. And then we got the Dragon Dagger. And other die-cast Legacy Zords. Die-cast, you know, freaking Saba. Like, oh man. What a time that was. That Legacy Morpher was amazing. I bought like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, I bought multiple of the normal one and then multiple of the Green Ranger. And then I didn't bother with the movie ones. In hindsight, as a collector, I should have gotten the movie ones because, you know, you can never have enough morphers. But anyway, and then, you know, what else happened after that? Megaforce sucked. Dino Charge was pretty good, though. That was pretty good. Ninja Steel? No. That was bad. Even for the kids. It was bad. Ninja Steel! And then the movie happened. Not great. Didn't look like Power Rangers. It's Power Rangers in name. I know there's some people that like it. That was not Power Rangers. It didn't. You don't take... We're going to adapt Power Rangers, specifically the Mighty Morphin era. And we're going to make suits that look nothing like a Power Ranger, except maybe the bare minimum helmet and one diamond on the chest. Megazord. Ha! Forget that. Megazord look like the original No. Nah. Why do that? Why would we look at what happened with the Transformers movie franchise and other of those nostalgic franchises where people freaked out that they did not design the things to look like the things that they're based on? Why take note from that? No, let's make this whatever the hell it was. Oh man, the Zords, the individual Zords were okay, I guess. Except for Spider Mastodon and Spider Triceratops. I mean, I could live with the Zords, I guess. But like, oh, come on. Why? Man, what were they going to do with the Dragon Zord? And then fast forward, the franchise is in a weird situation. Power Rangers is in a weird state. But anyway, that stuff aside, Power Rangers has been a huge impact in my life. I'm so happy that it was here for me when I needed it growing up. I was really sad when I saw David Frank unfortunately took his life. He was in a bad spot, and I wish he had gotten the help that he needed. And I'm just leave it at that. But yeah, rest in peace, David Frank. And good news, Legend of the White Dragon is out. His last hurrah. If you want to pay tribute and respect to the man, there is that movie. I know reviews aren't looking good. Sometimes that doesn't matter. You love the guy. You love the characters he's played. If you can find it in you to go watch it, I would say go watch it. But anyway, yeah, Power Rangers. Power Rangers and Sonic. It wasn't until Pokemon and Digimon that my world would kind of open up more to other things that would be really impactful in my life. Pokemon initially, Digimon hit me upside the head with a baseball bat. Let me tell you, it hit me hard. It was like, nah, I see you like Pokemon. How about some Digimon? I was like, yes, please. Although I will say, Pokemon kind of got some things going in my head. Oh, gotta go. Have a good night, Sora. You too. Thank you for being here. Bye bye. Pichu out. I'll just say, seeing Ash cross-dress in the Pokemon anime really made me start thinking about that type of stuff in a good way with my identity. So I do owe Pokemon so many things. I'm trying to be a little funny. Great episode. And I will say, as I've said on stream before, Team Rocket, when Jesse and James tell Ash he looks cute as a girl, he blushes. Just saying, every guy should try cross-dressing. Just saying, just for fun. Anyway, but Pokemon and Digimon, and I will say also shout-outs to everything anime at the time that came out at the same time as Pokemon, or a little after Pokemon, when the anime explosion happened. You know, Toonami. Come on. Toonami. Gundam Wing, Outlaw Star, Tenchi Muyo. Obviously, Dragon Ball Z started back up. All because of Pokemon. It was pretty wild. Going back a little further back during the Fox Kids era, I loved Bobby's World. I loved Beetleborgs. You know, shout out to Eek the Cat. That was a crazy show. Animaniacs. Tiny Toon Adventures. I loved that show as a kid. You know, the Batman, the animated series was really great. I like that. Spider-Man, the animated series. While they always be like, it's Batman, the animated series. We have to say that. So we're making a show. What is it? Spider-Man. Okay. Live action cartoon. All right. Well, what are you going to call it? Well, we're going to call it Spider-Man. Spider-Man what? The animated series. Good. So shout out to Spider-Man the animated series. Oh man, I really enjoyed that. Although I will say, the Morbius saga, hate is a strong word. I very much dislike Morbius and the Morbius saga. I don't know why, but Fox Kids would re-air that set of episodes so much. So much. And back then, when you were waiting for a show to come on, what did you do? Well, if you were indoors watching TV, you would probably just have to watch the lead-in to the show you're waiting for to come on. Or another show on another channel. But if there isn't a show on the other channel, you have to sit through the stupid Morbius saga for the 100th time. So what else was... So yeah, childhood, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Sonic. My first love. Power Rangers. Ow! Sonic. Then Power Rangers. And they were my united good for a while. And then Pokemon and Digimon came into play. And some other stuff. And then I'm here. And now I'm... Look at me now, Dad. Oh, steak time! Look at that. That is juicy. Succulent. Oh, yeah. Who wouldn't eat that? I would eat that. Oh, baby. Juicy. 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 Ow! Come on! I was watching that. Gosh, darn it. Anyway, so yeah, childhood was a good time. Here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put us at a BRB. I'm going to get cleaned up, and then we're going to do Fortnite for the rest of the night. Okay, let's do this. BRB, don't go anywhere. Let me get this straight. So I'm ranting about nonsensical things, and you've got your niece watching you chuck something at me? How dare. How dare. You are gross. You could have shown them how head pats work. Huh? Huh? All right, what are we going to do, people? We're going to go into Fortnite as promised. So let me... That's not a category. Fortnite. Huh. That's coming up a weird number. Let me, Oh. Does it look correct on the actual stream? It does. Does. It's good here. Do 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 do. Am I getting my Pokemon drops? Two are queued. Okay. Okie dokie. Here we go. Game is booted. Gear up with Sonic. All right, everybody, come on over. Meow. Oh, let's get myself moved out of the way. Nope. There we go. We're gonna be super Sonic. Super Sonic. Super Sonic. Super Sonic. Wait, what was that? Oh, they're out? Oh, that's what you who said that earlier? Someone said Crash was out. Ah, fruitcake. Oh man. I dropped part of my cookie. That was a good cookie. Okay. I went down to help her with Luigi's Mansion. Aw, that's cute. I also could have shown her taking your jacket too. Don't enable theft, okay? Okay? Well, all right. It's Crash. Aw. They got the classic. So why is Crash and Spyro in the same bundle? Oh, he's a sidekick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Huh? Just resting my eyes.
You only bought Crash? I want to say, like... I really don't have a connection to either of them to be interested. We got Supergirl. Sonic the Hedgehog bundle. Ooh wee. Okay. And that seems to be about it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I should try to level up my shadow. I think I got him recent. Like yesterday? What's new? The Sprite collection is growing. Alright, new Sonic gameplay and items, blue players, Alright, here we go. Let's get down to business. We're gonna, man, boy, we're gonna do real good at this. Yo, quietly enjoying the stream. You can tap the lurk channel point redeem anytime, so Sora knows you're hanging out. Yes, if you lurk, don't just minimize the tab. Do that redeem. Because apparently it helps things. I don't know if it's true. According to my research, it is. Alright, here we go, chat. Let's do this. Oh. Mr. Combat is a lurking. Enjoy the lurk. Alright, we can do this, guys. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can hear me good with no problems. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I might not be feeling so great because I ate Papa John's pizza the last 24 hours, a bunch, and it's, you know, things are touchy, we'll say. But we're gonna persevere best we can, people. No box left behind. No chest. Get it. We gone got it. We gone got it. Open up every chest, every crate, every fruit box. It adds to your holy fruitcake. Dun 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 dun. That dude thought they had me? Nope. I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Jonesy. Alright, hold that thought. Woof. Oh boy, life flashed before my eyes. For it. There we go. Give me your goods. Yeah. Booyah. And now we're right back where we were a moment ago. Full shields and health. And we have a purple shotgun. Which shotguns are... Well, actually, the 8-bit shotgun is... not good. Oh, hello! Took my shield out. Oh, come on. Because they, you see, yeah, they had a purple rifle of some sort. Okay. And they took my shadow. They took my Sheep Master shadow. They will pay. We want to go fast? Yeah, we'll go fast. Oh, they got SpongeBob. Of course they have SpongeBob. Of course. So Epic Games adjusted the crown sprite to require only 1 win. Same with the crown sprite variants. Okay, because I was really nervous about like using him. Because I was... In fact, I kind of forget what the shtick is with that guy. So to level him, I need to only win 1 round with him. B. Alright, we're gonna go there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. So, after I get him level... Oh, so once I win 1 round with the crown spray, I can then level him normally. Because even that's, like, pretty risky. I mean, yes, I can summon him. Now that I've got him, but... It's, I really don't play this to necessarily like win the rounds in general. That makes sense. Yes, I'd like to win, but I really want to get the sprites. Okay. We're gonna go back to looting. There's a lot of things going on. Open the door and see who's there. Come on. Do it. Knock, knock. You're too slow. Oh, too bad that's not in here as an emote. That'd be pretty awesome. Nothing like taking off your opponent with a nice timed emote to gloat. Emote to gloat. Rhyme. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Open. Not found many blue chests, unfortunately. Don't worry, everybody. That was just a sound I made. Oh, hi, Shadow. No, not you, Tails. Not now, Tails. We're conducting business, Tails. Okay? And I'm gonna eat this pepper. Chili pepper. I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah, nice. What was that? Okay, let's reorganize the old, inventory there. You know what I'm saying? All right, there. I like that. Near. storms are coming. Ooh, I see me some chests of blue. Yes, purple. I wasn't kidding. We've been engulfed. We've been engulfed. Okay. I'm a dolphin. $40 that storm's gonna be on our butt tails. Come on. Damn. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Up, down, up, right. Hi, Jonesy. Alright, we're gonna have to make our way to it. An extraction. Whack, 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 and a whack. Thank you. Oh my god! No. I don't know. I want to go. I want to get out of here. Oh, look, more chests. Thank you. Yeah, alright, get me out. I'm going the wrong way. The wrong way. That's okay. Because we got supersonic speed. Oh. By what I said, they should have only did only one win in the beginning, but thankfully, I solved. All's left for me and my friends to get is the Clombo Sprite. You know, I don't think I have Clombo. Forget. Wait. Oh, the whole thing's a consumable.
Insert tab A into thingy 2 and... Oh. What? It's missing something.
Missing something.
Important.
Here we go, here we go. Yeah, baby. Alright. Feeling good. I thought that was an enemy. I was gonna go pop him in the head. Somebody has been here. Let me get my things. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade. Give ourselves a little bit of an edge. Those nice flowers. Them some nice flowers there on the floor, the ground. All right, we're gonna get all our babies out of here, okay? We're gonna extract them good. Oh, I need to adjust my frame. Frame's not accurate. And you go, and you go, and there you go. Did I talk to you? Okay, I'm gonna hire you. I hired you. Oh yeah, there goes the cartridge. That's incoming. How far am I from it, actually? This falls from any height. As long as I'm a ball, I'm gonna be fine. Are these fresher? No, worse. game overlay frame. Okay, there. I fixed it. I fixed it, everybody. Oh, hello. All right, time to go. Got him. Got him. Thank you for your contribution. Ha. There's fighting up ahead. You must take caution. Yoink. Oh. I should focus and get the enemy while they're fighting other people. Yeah, if you can jump somebody while they're in battle with somebody else, that's a good tactic. Okay? So then they won't be expecting you. And there's definitely no hiding as Supersonic. I stick out like a sore thumb. Where they be? Where they be? They were like right here. Oh, someone's flying in. Nope! Time to go! Time to go! Time to go! Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 no, no. Can't just attack me. Power Sinker's energy is low. This is bad, guys. This is real bad. This is really bad. They actually protected people for me. Alright. So now I know where people are. Yep. Oh, hello, Storm. It took one hair from me. Remember, equip your pickaxe to, you know, sprint infinitely. Okay, we're gonna do this. Now I don't know where those chests are. Haha! I've ended your life? My life will be ended if I don't go. Oh, brother. Oh, yeah. Running at the speed of... What am I doing? Glug, glug, glug. I'm doing pretty good. Whoops, I hit... Ah, crap, I hit the tree. I'm doing pretty good, in general, I guess. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, 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 fast. They're gonna hear me if I use this. Got him. But I think they got their one sprite in. Alright, I better heal. Okay, how can we make this work before I get shanked? Yep, go. Must heal myself. Oh shit, this is actually a mythical Gatling gun? We could have some fun. Where they at? Where they at? Jax. Oh, wow! They have 13 health? Would they take me with the assault rifle? Okay. Alright. Well, I feel a little ripped off. I feel just a little bit ripped off. Get good, Sora. Ooh, who said that? Who said get good? GG, man. That's what that... I thought that was good game. No, get good. Okay. Who haven't I mastered? I mean... Get some bad, walk down, face them with the heater. The devil under your feature on your way to see him. Ma'am, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna lose my crown. Sprite. Maybe if I hang back and not take risks. Come on, guys, let's go kart racing. Oh no, I lost it. 100%. 100% though. That's a good song. That we're probably getting copyright struck right now for. Right now, we're getting copyright struck. Stone Sanctum or Lifty Lodge. I don't know. I guess we'll go to Lifty Lodge. Right? That seems to be the play. So what does the crown sprite even do for me? What am I risking everything for? Come on, Tails. Let's go. Watch me die in the first seconds. Ah, son of a... I'm getting that. Coming at me. with just a pistol? Yeah, I need to get some gold. Gold! Get that shield, get that shield. Alright, come on, come on. Ooh, blue chest. Is the cartridge loading over there? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, I have a health pack. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. Man, there's so many things happening. Up, right, up, down. Oh, good. Get in my pocket, Jonesy. Let's go. Yeah. Nothing in here. Man, I feel like Sonic's spikes, his quills, are like about to stab me in the eye at all times. It's a little unnerving. A little unnerving. Give me that. I'm gonna jump out this window. And I'm gonna swim over here. Yeah. You get over there, you get over there, you stay there. Okay, and I'm gonna put you there. Alright, now we're talking. Alright. Let's get going. Wait, I hear a tingle. Give me this sweet, sweet good inside of you. Come on. Alright. Oh, there's another. Whack, whack. Oh man, when you can't fit enough. Alright, I guess I can do that. Going up. I knew you'd be going up because I said it and I intended to do it. Yes. Yeah. Just crashes through the window. Oh, there's someone here. We're gonna just go our own ways. Alright, while he's panicked in the storm. Oh no. We're not doing that. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we did that. We did that. Okay, let's run. Let's freaking go. It's like the MotobugBOT from Rick and Morty. LOL, its only purpose is great. If you get a win. Okay. Sorry, I got locked in. If I don't respond, it's because I'm so locked in, people, and I'm sorry. Oh, the dude is still there. This isn't a good time to fight. Alright, bye. We're gonna get that crown. Alright. We're gonna guzzle this lovely bottle. Bonsai. Sonic speed. Lovely. 10 out of 10. Thought I heard someone over here. Probably did. Yeah, I do remember the ButterBot from Rick and Morty though. That was a pretty funny early shtick they did in that show. Where's there it is. What you got for me? Hey, don't do it. Yes. Is there anything I want to sacrifice? I don't know. Alright. I wasn't going quite fast enough to walk on water. Run on water. Alright, let's get some rings. Oh, can I win this? Will I win this? With enough perseverance and belief in myself, I can win anything. Right? Of course, if I lay low and yeah, that's probably good too. No one will find us in here. No one will check the bush. Wait, why am I extracting? Don't extract my king. Right. Only get rid of Shadow and Jonesy. Okay? Okay, everybody? Make sure I don't. Because if I were to win this, and I do that, I will be frustrated. I will be all the frustrated. Eggman's dead. Okay. Yeah, someone got him already. One. Two. Okay, bye! Put the brakes on. Go the other way. Yeah, there we go. That was nifty. Okay. Alright, we just need to be careful. Guys, we just need to be calm and collected. We can win this. There's only like 10 other people. So if I just find a rock to hide behind so people don't see my giant quills, it'll be good. Okay, I'm inside the circle. I'm inside the circle, and I feel fine. Okay? So you better stop there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, go get it, Tails. Spit on it. Why don't we do this? Cool. Well, let's do it. Was I running on water? Kind of felt like it. Hi, Shadow. Alright, Shadow, don't do anything stupid. If I go hide in the barn. No, the barn's outside of the circle. This is in the circle. Yes. We will let the enemy fight it out. And then we shall swoop in and take victory or death. Who can say?
I say we go this way.
Tails, shut up. Okay? Just chill out, man. There's a lot at stake here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I need that sound bite. Like a clean extracted from the game files. Oh, constant heal.
Constant heal.
If anyone finds those sound bites, tell me where. I was having trouble finding them. Out of the way, Bush. Okay. I think we're good. I'm not proud of my tactics. I would rather be in the dirt. In the mud. Right now, but you know, we really gotta just take our time. Okay? Oh. 3 more. Okay. We gotta be careful. Some people might be coming up behind us. Oh, there's a little bush spray all alone over there. With no one to protect them. Okay, 3 more people. And they could be anywhere. They could be anywhere. Now, I've never really done what I've been doing right now to try to be covert and hide. So I'm curious if it'll actually pay off for me. They're over there. Okay. I'm gonna make a run for it. I'm gonna go in a curvy adjacent line. That's the NPC over there. Oh god. Oh god. There's another supersonic. There's another supersonic. There's another supersonic. Alright, we just gotta play it cool. If we get the jump on somebody, that would bode well for us. There's only 3 more people. It's 3. Oh, there's the Superboy over there. He's a Superboy. Oh, they're engaging. That person's getting them good. Someone has passed the point of no return. There's 2 more people. Aside from me. There's 3 people. I'm one of the 3. Okay, in 18 seconds, we're gonna move cautiously. Can we do it, guys? Can we do this? The crown sprite doesn't seem confident. He's like, we're done for.
Just go on ahead, or
Tails, he just say he just wants to head home? I'm sorry, buddy. Hang in there, little guy.
oh boy, this'll be great.
Yeah, now stay quiet. We gotta get through this. I gotta move. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Fruitcake. I tried to get to my super dash, my speed shoes, but something was going wrong. Ah, darn it. That crown sprite better not be an arm and a leg to summon. Well, it's not too bad. Alright, we'll try him one more time. We'll try the crown sprite one more time. By the way, those who have just joined us, thank you all for tuning in tonight. My name is Sora Starlight. I'm a variety of YouTuber and streamer here on Twitch and YouTube. We're kicking back with some Sonic X Fortnite tonight on a Friday night. Wow, I said night a lot. Times just now. I'm gonna power down. Maybe I'll blend in some more. Yeah, totally cool. Fight! That was cool. Look, I'm on a cart from a game that plays carts. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in, people. And if you guys are having a good time, go and hit the follow or subscribe button, depending on the platform you're at. And show some love. So you can always tune in to when I go live. That's right, people. Live. Oh crap, trees. Oh god. Nice. Okay. Okay. Where's that chest? You want some of this? You want some of me? You want the Sonic? You want the hedgehog of the Sonic? They're dead. I killed them. As I hide behind this wood beam. What did they think was gonna happen? They had a freaking gold shotgun. I'm gonna take that so no one else gets it. Well, there is a boss here. If I fight them, is someone gonna jump me? Shoot me in the butt? Alright, let me circle around. Saw a blue chest in here. I was like, yoink. Let's get my shields up. There we go. Give me some of that. Now, history has shown me that when I do things like this,
I know you're here.
it doesn't end well. Yeah, sup. Running, 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 running. Okay. Okay, we did it. Okay. Drink some of my Windex. Okay, reload. I hear enemies. I hear them. In the distance. There's a light in the distance. See them shooting themselves up. With the force of bullets. Bullets blazing by. Speaking of bullets, did everyone see the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6? Or the gameplay thing? I'll be honest, Grand Theft Auto, I mean, I see the appeal, I see why people like it. You know, I get it. It's really not my cup of tea, though. This is just content that is not up my alley. I will say, like, the graphics, the biggest thing I feel is really good in that game is they figured out the lighting and textures and stuff. But everything else, I don't know, it feels kind of like just another run-of-the-mill game as far as its technical capabilities. It really didn't, like, jump out and say, like, I'm next level, worship me. I'm just like, you look like all the other games that we already have. Now that's not to say that it on a technical level isn't amazing. It is. However, it still didn't really blow me away. Alright, we're gonna get you out. Bye.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Are you here? Question me, Fox. Just give me a high five.
Time to test my talents again.
Okay. So another level to this. There was a door. I chose not to use it.
Override activated. Power pickaxe.
Power pickaxe. I was like, do I hear a helicopter? I'm like, oh, it's just this. Yahoo! You know, I have pretty much everything I need to go up against everybody. So, like, why risk leaving the safety of the city? Well, the city is going to be in the storm not long from now. Hear me out. At first I was like, wow, I'm really not hitting them good. But it worked out in the end. I eventually got my aim figured out there and took them down Because at first they just like pew 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 pew, bullets whizzing by, and they're like, what? Who is shooting at me? See if I can do it again. I helped you. Oh shit. Oh my god, no. Sayonara. I did not get all this good shit to be taken out like a punk. Oh boy. There we go. That's right, Tails. There we go. Walking down the street singing. Oh, hello. Just what I wanted. You get me halfway there. Halfway there. Oh, whoa. Living on a prayer. Almost died, but then we ran away. Oh. What am I doing? What kind of mythic weapons? Take it down. Woof. Okay. We can do this. Just need to be chill. Let's see if I can go get some rings out of Green Hill before they're engulfed. Get my shield up. Oh yeah, now we're going at the speed of Sonic in Fortnite. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's slow it down. Let's just, chill. Oh, some carnage happened here. Yeah, not too shabby, right? Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We are gonna win this round. We got 7 people left. 7. 7 rings in hand. 7 rings in hand. Do 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 do. We're just gonna lay low here. Lay low. No one's gonna get us. Tails, shh. Stop running around, man. Dude. Just calm down. Calm down, little buddy. Feeling good. Okay, here we go. Alright, we gotta go this way. Alright, it's gonna close or start shrinking again in 20 seconds. 15 seconds. What's up, my buddy? Give me 5. We did. What do you mean? We've been doing this whole time. What are you talking about, Tails? What are you talking about, Tails? What do you mean, Tails? Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta run. Not water. Is that Sonic Sprite? I don't need him. Do I? Wait, I think I might. Did I lose him last round? Yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. We're just trying to get the crown sprite. Oh, hello. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, keep it down. Oh man, I lost sight of them. They're gonna have to move. We're both gonna have to move. Alright, I'm going for the high ground. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, there's another Sonic. Or someone using Sonic speeches. Shit. Oh boy. Nope. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna win this. I swear to God. Come here. Come on. Oh. Got him. Retreat, 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 retreat for now. Okay. Is this me and him? It's the two of us. Two of us are holding the key. Okay, I can't hightail it anymore. But, shit, they've got the high ground. Okay, I see them on the edge of the building up there. Oh, come on. How did they... That's not cool. This isn't fair. Yep. I knew it. Ah, I was so close. I was so close. Oh, they have a crown. Oh, man. Lame. Shoot. I guess we can try one more time, right? Right. Oh yeah, let's go. I'm feeling one more in me for the night. Let me see. Also, what does that mean? I've earned Academy badge. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, chat. We're gonna try to get the thingy to do the thingy one more time. Man, my butt is hurting me. Butt is hurting from all the sitting in this spot. Calm down, Tails. No, he's having fun. He's having fun, people, okay? He's having fun. Let him have fun. For those that have just joined us, by the way, I'm Sora Starlight. I'm a variety VTuber on Twitch and the YouTube. If you're enjoying the show, do me the favor of hitting that follow button. Subscribe on YouTube and all the fun stuff. Support the channel any way that you can. Down. What's up? Up, down, 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 right. Whoop. Up, down, down, down. Right. No. I need you to get in my pocket. And let's redo this. Get some shields up. And let's go exploring. Loading that cartridge. Oh yeah, baby. Ow. Whoops. Give me those ammos. More ammos. Remember, always open every chest and every ammo crate, even fruit boxes, okay? In this case, I don't have a sprite that I'm leveling up traditionally, so it's not doing me as good of a thing. They panicked. They did not know what they were doing. Listen, I'm not an expert. I'm no Fortnite pro. I know you're out there. It's like you've never seen a yellow hedgehog. It's funnier when I just break through the glass. But that's fine too. Jackpot. Sort of. Yeah. That's it right there. Is it down here? What? What? Ah. Oh, we got a style change. Watch out now.
Style change.
Sega Zero Gamer X. We're not gonna get that. Alley-oop. Oh, hey, look, a car. Yo, they really cut down on how many vehicles they have just randomly out. Probably because people were getting, people were probably getting tired of like trying to get their enemy, and then their enemy just jumps into a random car and pieces out. So I got Supersonic in a blue DeLorean. And what else does it do? Well, it has Power Ranger wheels. I know how to drive. Ugh, only if it could fly. Okay, open. Ooh, flare gun. Can I use you, flare gun?
Override activated. Speed shooter.
Speed shooter. Speaking of shooting. They got me with the assault rifle. So they really just hit me more. And they're taking my DeLorean? It's not okay. Did they really hit me more than I hit them? Well, Alright, this is the last time. I'm gonna waste my sprite dust summoning you. Thanks for the head pats. I must be soothed. Well, there's a bunch of craziness. All right, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Dag nabbit. Oh, almost got my mystery badge unlocked. But it's gonna be not a mystery, it's a Pichu. Let's run it back. 40 emerald shards. Oh my goodness gracious. You are on a hell of a streak. Thank you for your devotion. Love your face. Much appreciated. Sega Zero Gamer X. You've got it on lockdown, man. Got it on lockdown. And go! Whee! Alright, give me that. Jump through the window. Drink the Windex. Twice. Might as well join the fun. Yeah. I love it. I love to see it. Whoops. I want that. I want that. Nice indeed, Tails. Nice indeed. Let's make haste, though. Oh, yeah, boy. Wait. I need that soundbite, too. When you pick up the speed shoes, like... I love little sound bites like that. Okay. Left, up, right, left. Oh, you see a Sonic. Hello, Sonic. What am I doing? I'm not really extracting many sprites right now. Hello. Sorry, bugs. You are a casualty. A casualty of Sora Starlight. Let's take you. Yeah. Let's get you out of here. There we go. We need more bullets. We get into a firefight. We're not exactly stacked right now. There we go. Well, hello. How are you? Ooh, more speed shoes. Wish I could take multiple speed shoes with me. That'd be great. Left, up, left, down. That's you. I don't need you. Alright, let's go. We're concentrating on getting our crown sprite victory. Can we get a victory royale tonight? Can we do that? Go. I'll stick around here. Extract Sonic. Then I don't have to waste one of my actual one extract thing. Portable. Here comes the stupid thing. Storm. Chicka chicka chick, Slim Shlady. Right, I just want to do this once. Okay, bye. I see hills of green. Something, something, something. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna get my health back this way. That. Did someone kill Robotnik over here? Yep, they got him. They got him. I'm gonna kill this chopper. These guys have me sight of him other than an animal. Oh yeah, I haven't got my health back on. Imagine getting jumped and I don't even have full health. This thing is like, yeah, we'll do a collab with you, Fortnite, if you have rail grinding. Yes. Yes, we do. Oh. Well, then let's do it. Let's freaking go. Woohoo! Indeed. Tails knows what it's all about. Gotta have fun. I'm gonna bring this palm tree down. Oh man. That was an interesting tactic. He just went up and then came right back down to shoot me. Okay, let's sort this out for a hot second. We got the golden gun. We have a legendary and a mythic. Okay. We got 26 people to go. I think it's time that I started laying low. If we're gonna break out the victory. I'm gonna close that door. Alright, 53 seconds. It was just Tails. Okay. What was all these noises out there? I don't know. Don't like it. Cartridges up for grabs. But I don't know if I want to bring attention to myself like that right now. Hello. What do you have to give? I'd rather keep my health items. Sorry, Tetris Block. Although you are pretty cool. You drop that inside of an actual building. Totally destroys it. Inconspicuous leaps through plate of glass. I'm a dolphin. Fight against the current. Come on. Oh, did somebody get it? Or did it move on? That's moving. It's moving. Match override. For headshots. Oh my. Oh my god. Hey, can I hire you? No. What's your shtick, though? I don't like that sound. Bad noise sounds. Someone's up there extracting. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Oh. Saw somebody run by. New storm phase. Here's the deal. If I shoot them with the golden gun first, and then unload with them with my legendary, that'll put me in a good spot. And if I need to get out of there quick, I can spin dash. Oh, alright, we're down to 5. Okay, so 4 people I gotta take out. I gotta take out 4 people. Or, well, I mean, you have to take out as many as I stick around for. Like, in that I mean, if I lay low, I'll just let them destroy themselves. I'll let my enemies take themselves out. And then I'll take the last one. Yeah, why is Fortnite always saying that it's like bad connection? Like when I'm not doing anything, it's like connection bad. It's like I got an amazing connection. First of all. Alright, do we see anything? Do we see anything? See any bad guys? Do we see any bosses? Like Gino? Or Robotnik? Okay, Storm is going to change in like 20 seconds. Now, what if somebody is here and I just don't know it? What if? What if they're in there? What if they're hiding in there? We'll never know. Alright, we gotta maintain high ground for his... Nope. He was just staring at me. Bastard. No, no, no. You guys go. You guys, yeah, you know, you fight amongst yourselves, okay? Totally fine. Ay, ay, ay. Great, now I gotta use my chug jug. Oh, I don't have to use that much of it, actually. Oh boy. Alright, we only have 1 bullet in our golden gun. Okay, we better go this way. Alright, I guess I need to use this. Just a little. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's got the tail sprite, so he's a little dangerous. He can go into the air. Alright, I just let them do their thing. For now. Okay, where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Is he waiting for the storm to move? Probably. Is he coming up? Is he coming up? Yup. Yup. Yup, 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 yup. Ooh, it nipped my tail. Just a smidge. I'm gonna jump off this waterfall. It's gonna be a sick jump. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, boy! Where? Where? immediately not going for it. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Okay. Chug jug. Please don't jump me while I'm healing. Alright, there's another person out there fighting him. Alright, good. Oh, come on. Whatever. Man. Oh, that's a cute avatar. Now I'm not so mad. They got pigtails. Who is that? What is that avatar? I must know. They have the hair of the gods. Pigtails. Alright, return to lobby, people. What do we... Man. Sonic can swim? Blasphemy. Game of Thrones, dire wolves. No. Okay, so... I feel like tonight was a 0 net gain. Of some sort. Definitely feels like a 0 net gain. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Everybody, thank you for being here tonight. Love your faces, but I believe we have reached the end of our escapades, our silly mission of trying to win a victory royale with the crown sprite. That's gonna be like freaking unicorn. Or I need to do it with some friends. Something like that. Alright, let me see. Who is in the rating mode here? Who is... Let's see. Oh, we could raid them. You know what? They could use some love. I'm gonna send you guys to a very cute trans VTuber. What are they playing? Star Wars. Alright, hey, you know, that works. Guys, thank you for being here tonight. We're gonna go and do the raid to Stella. I'm going to disappear into the night. My stomach is feeling a little rumbly, so that's a problem. But thank you all so much. If you're new to the channel, go and hit the follow button. Stay up to date with all my shenanigans. If you had fun, it's still a good night. Well, yes, I agree with that wholeheartedly. That's solid. You know what? I might... Do I have my Pichu badge? Hang on. 17 out of 20 minutes for day 3. I feel like that should have gone by now. Okay, everybody. Love you. Thank you. Bye-bye. You guys have a good night. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, actually. All right, let's go.